It's one of the crazy and enjoyable things about working with Peter and on those shows is that even though there is so much prep and they're of such large scale, things are still being made up at the last minute. They decided that they wanted this scene between Thranduil and Legolas, and for whatever reason, that it should be somewhere that we hadn't seen before.
You've shut the borders down. You've said close the doors, lock the windows, jam the thing, thinking, oh, somebody's gone. Well, if she wants to be in the outside world, only getting herself into trouble with the hawks, so be it.
It was a scene that we were going to shoot on a green screen, and it was second unit, so Andy Serkis was directing it. Peter came to set, Fran and Philippa came to set, and they're like, well, what are we going to do?
I guess the real question is, how much do I know? If I really think she's just going after hunter orcs, then...
It was like film school. It's like we were like a bunch of film school students being like, let's shoot a scene from The Hobbit. It'll be a scene between Legolas and Thranduil. And maybe what's going to happen in the scene is Tauriel has just left.
It was one of those scenes that we sort of thought we might need, where Thranduil was giving Legolas permission to go and bring Tauriel back.
So when you say yes, and the bells shall ring, you're saying get your ass back here.
Bring
Basically.
Yes.
You're saying you have 2 days.
Yes.
Don't fuck around, and if you can't find her, come home.
Yeah.
Filming a bit off the cuff like that is quite unique to Pete in that world and the way that he films. It's a big movie to play like a small movie, you know what I mean? In a way, to play like almost like an independent because of the way that Pete and Fran and Philippa work.
Hey, Alan, have you designed our set yet?
It was a set that didn't exist. So we're told that, you know, put up a green screen and Alan Lee will come in and tell us what we're seeing.
They were just standing there. They had a green screen and no idea where they were. So Pete said, could you sketch something?
So basically, what I think would be nice is if the ledge was like so.
So Alan Lee sketched up what the scene was going to be. We're going to put the Lonely Mountain in the distance.
Took about 3 minutes and showed it to Peter, and he said, yeah, that's great, that'll do.
And so we put it up on a board so that the actors can imagine to a certain extent, because it can be very disorienting to be surrounded by green screen and not know exactly what you're looking at.
I think it's interesting on a lot of different layers, but, you know, shooting it and kind of getting it together, it was just so much fun to do it because it was relaxed. We all know these characters, we all know this story. Let's shoot this scene and, you know, see how it fits into the movie.
No, I think that makes a lot of sense. Because I don't need to look at him. You know,
Do you want to try it? Should we just have a little go?
Don't need to look at me.